Guys, Jennifer Lopez has not been having a good year. From being associated with Diddy to getting divorced from Ben Affleck, here's our list of the 10 times Jennifer Lopez destroyed her own reputation. Now starting off, we have to talk about Diddy. J-Lo dated Diddy for 2 years, starting in 1999. Now since Diddy's arrest, people have brought up her association with him.
But at first, I didn't like him at all. You know, I didn't.
As she's been in many photos and videos attending Diddy's parties. Now, I mean, it makes sense that she was there as they were dating, but did she know about the crimes Diddy was committing? Some people think so, as he was committing these crimes while they were together.
Once I got to know him, you know, we became friends first. We developed this bond.
Now, some people think that she not only knew about them, but that she participated in these acts. Now, her association with him has raised a lot of questions. I mean, she was once arrested with Diddy. In 1999, Diddy was arrested following an incident that happened at a nightclub in New York. That night, Diddy was with his bodyguard Anthony Wolf, rapper Jamal Barrows, and Jennifer. The incident started with a disagreement and ended with 3 different people becoming injured. After the incident, Diddy, J-Lo, and Jamal left the scene, but then the 3 were involved in a police car chase. According to the Washington Post, police found a stolen weapon in the car, and both Diddy and J-Lo were arrested and initially charged with criminal possession of stolen property. Now the charges against J-Lo were dropped overnight, but Jennifer spent 14 hours in a police station as a result of the incident. She later described it as an unfortunate situation, adding, "We were somewhere we shouldn't have been, it was a bad situation, and any bad situation that involves celebrities, people run with." But some witnesses though say they saw J-Lo throw evidence out of the car while they were running from the police. Then there was her documentary that came out this year. It was based on her album and accompanying film. The documentary taught us a lot about J-Lo we didn't know and that we didn't need to know. In one scene, it shows Jennifer looking into a mirror reminiscing about her childhood. She says, "I feel like taking my hair out like this, it reminds me like when I was 16 in the Bronx, running up and down the block, crazy little girl who used to be wild and no limits, all dreams."
Like taking my hair out like this, it reminds me like when I was 16 in the Bronx.
But even though she loves speaking about the Bronx, it's a place she actively avoids as people who actually live there have exposed her. One TikTok creator, going by Photos by Angela, posted a video alleging that she and J-Lo had gone to the same high school. In the TikTok clip, she accused J-Lo of lying and using the residents of the Bronx to look human. "We both attended an all-girls high school in an Irish and Italian neighborhood.
Both attended an all-girls Catholic high school in an Irish and Italian neighborhood.
So you weren't running up and down the block," Angela says. Now, J-Lo also tries to be extremely relatable, though no one really feels that way about her. In a video, she recalls her go-to order at her local bodega while growing up. "My go-to order at the bodega was ham and cheese on a roll with an orange drink. If you know, you know.
Ham and cheese on a roll with an orange drink, if you know, you know.
And a small bag of chips," she says. On TikTok though, creators from the neighborhood have taken to the internet to express their outright confusion about J-Lo's bodega request. Specifically, people seem to be pretty confused about what exactly the orange drink is. Now some of these creators have actually gone to the Bronx bodegas themselves to take stock of all the orange colored drinks available and try to guess which one the superstar was going on about, but no one knows what orange drink you're talking about, J-Lo, and people are just making fun of you. Now this year, J-Lo released an album called This Is Me Now, and it debuted at a disappointing 8 on the Billboard 200. Now people did not like this album at all, even though J-Lo showed the process of her making it in her documentary. Now despite the negative reception of this, J-Lo then decided that she would tour with the album. She first announced her tour in the middle of February, initially as the This Is Me Now tour. A week later, another 3 shows were added, but however, in mid-March, several tour dates were quietly removed without explanation. Then, the tour's name had been changed from This Is Me Now to This Is Me Live, The Greatest Hits. So instead of being on tour for that specific album, she was having one of her own Eras tours. It had been cited that low ticket sales were a possible reason for emphasizing J-Lo's back catalog. But then, her tour was cancelled. JLo sent a special message to her fans via her On the JLo newsletter, telling them that she was cancelling the tour. "I am completely heartsick and devastated about letting you down." She also said, "Please know that I wouldn't do this if I didn't feel that it was absolutely necessary. I promise I'll make it up to you and we'll be together again. I love you all so much. Until next time." Now, representatives for Live Nation announced that the summer tour This Is Me Live was cancelled, saying in a statement, "Jennifer is taking time off to be with her children, family, and close friends." Sources insisted that pulling the plug was not due to poor ticket sales, but rather for personal reasons and wanting to be with her kids. At the time though, it was rumored that she was divorcing Ben Affleck. And she ended up doing just that. Now, Jennifer and Ben first met on the set of the 2003 rom-com Gilgy. At the time, JLo was still married to her second husband, dancer Chris Judd. JLo and Ben then went public with their relationship soon after her divorce from Chris, and in November 2002, JLo confirmed that they were engaged in an interview with Diane Sawyer. Then, in September 2003, the couple postponed their wedding. Yep, 2 days before the two were set to officially tie the knot, they released a joint statement announcing the ceremony's postponement. Then, on January 22, 2004, the two ended their engagement. But in 2021, the pair reconnected and started dating again. Then they got engaged again, and they then got married in July 2022 in Las Vegas. After their Las Vegas nuptials, the two married again in a lavish ceremony in Georgia on August 20th, 2022. But then on Tuesday, August 20th, 2024, in LA, JLo filed for divorce at the County Superior Court. Now, people were expecting that they wouldn't last, and they didn't. How shocking. I mean, JLo has ruined her reputation with her love life. I mean, her dating and marriage history is just crazy. You see, JLo married Ojani Noah in February 1997, but their marriage was short-lived as they divorced 11 months later. She then dated Diddy in 1999 after the pair met on the set of a music video, but they later split up in 2001. Then JLo and Chris Judd tied the knot in September 2001. The couple's marriage was over by June 2002, and their divorce was finalized in 2003. She then married Mark Anthony in June 2004, welcoming twins Max and Emmy in February 2008. However, they announced their split in July 2011. Then, just 4 months after splitting from Anthony, JLo started dating backup dancer Casper Smart in November 2011. They dated on and off until 2016, and she announced her engagement to Alex Rodriguez in March 2019 after more than 2 years of dating. But they then called off the engagement in 2021, and after this she got back together with Ben. Crazy, right? I mean, I think she's the problem. Then, a rude interview of JLo also resurfaced this year, which made people dislike her even more. She was speaking about her fellow artists in the film industry and had this to say. "Gwyneth Paltrow, tell me what she's been in. I swear to God, I don't remember anything she's in. Some people get hot by association. I heard more about her and Brad Pitt than I've ever heard about her work." When it came to Madonna, she said, "Do I think she's a great performer? Yeah. Do I think she's a great actress? No. Acting is what I do, so I'm harder on people when they say, oh, I can do that, I can act. I'm like, hey, don't spit on my craft." Now, the funny thing about this is that Jennifer said this after only having Selena in the movie Anaconda under her belt for her career. Yeah, that was so embarrassing, and I'm glad people are actually calling her out for this behavior. And finally, there's the fact that she's known in the industry for not singing her own songs, stealing them from other artists, and lip-syncing during live performances. Multiple singers have spoken up claiming that they demoed some of JLo's songs and the vocals were left on the final cut. And Usher claimed that she stole one of his songs. He claimed that her single Get Right is actually a re-recorded version of Ride, a song that he co-wrote the year before, which is actually only available online. He said, "I hate it, but I better get some of the publishing rights or else. I didn't put it on my album because I couldn't get it right, but I didn't expect JLo to just take it." Yikes. It seems like she isn't even respected in the music industry. Well, that's all for our list of the 10 times Jennifer Lopez destroyed her own reputation. Now, which one do you think is the worst? Let us know in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. I'm your host, Emily, and we'll see you next time. Peace.